Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm shooting a video on skincare for you guys. I have stuff falling over here that I'm trying to keep together. But yeah, so this is going to be for skincare. Let me just start out by saying that before I jump into the products that I do use, that I'm not really like a huge skincare product junkie when it comes to my skincare. And that is simply because I believe you cannot put all different sorts of chemicals on your skin and expect your skin to be flawless. In my opinion, I'm not gonna down anybody who does it, but in my opinion, you don't need all of that, all of those products going in and out of your skin. I even see people here on YouTube going from product to product, jumping from product to product. And I guess if you're trying to find stuff to clear your skin or make your skin better, I can understand that. But I tend to stick with what works for me. I am not the one to be like, ooh, let me try that cleanser, let me try that toner, let me try that exfoliator. That is not me. And that is part of the reason why I believe I have decent skin. I'm not saying I have flawless or the best skin here on YouTube, but I don't have a lot of skin problems. The biggest problem I have is that my skin is dry and that I have dark circles around my eyes, but that probably just comes from resin. It could be hereditary as well, I'm not for sure. But getting more sleep and stuff like that, and some things just come with age as well. But I think I've always had, it's always been like that for me as far as the dark areas, the dark circles. It's just gotten a little worse now that I'm getting older. But as far as like acne, well, for one, I don't have oily skin, but as far as like discoloration and spots and blemishes on my skin, I really don't have that problem. My biggest problem, like I said, is dry skin, the dark circles, and now that I'm getting in my 30s, fine lines starting to appear. So I'm starting to look into products more that gear towards anti-aging, stuff like that, which I'm pretty sure I have a video on that. That's a whole separate situation. But yeah, but today I'm just going to talk about how the products I use and how I take care of my skin. I'm also going to insert pictures to show you guys me without any makeup. I had planned on not wearing makeup for this video, but I was already doing stuff, so I was like, let me just go ahead and just shoot the video instead of just taking like all of the stuff off of my face. But I will insert pictures here most likely. I will insert pictures of me not wearing makeup so you guys can get a clear canvas of what my skin looks like without makeup. So yeah, so let's jump into the products that I use. I'm going to start with my face. And if I drop one more So the first product I'm going to talk about is this Pond's Cold Cream. This is in the flavor cucumber. And it has like a little plastic patch that comes on here. But being that it's a product that tends to get greasy, it comes off and it's not like stable. Like they honestly should have drew the name and all of that type of stuff on here so that the plastic doesn't come off. But it's kind of a greasy product because it removes makeup and it removes dirt out of your skin. So yeah, so that's why it's not on here. But I will see if I can insert a picture of it, of what it will look like when you buy it from the store. You could get it from Walmart or Target or any place like this. And it's just the Pond's Cold Cream Facial Makeup Remover Cold Cream. And this particular one is in cucumber melon, I believe, or just maybe cucumber, but it has a green top. They have a regular one and it has a blue top, so whichever one. I just got this one because cucumber is really good for your skin. It's good for rejuvenating your skin, and the fact that it has cucumber in it, I thought was really good, like I said. And I put this all over my face when I take my makeup off. First, I take my makeup off with I either take it off with the Neutrogena wipes, which I don't have right now, or I take it off with my CVS makeup removal wipes. And then I go in with this. and I leave this on my face normally 10 to 20 minutes. I just put it all over my face and let it sit there. It's really oily, but like I said, it has cucumber, it has vitamin E and all those things, and it just basically deep cleans and removes everything that this doesn't remove off of my face. So I recommend the Neutrogena wipes. You can either get the Neutrogena grapefruit wipes, which are actually for acne prone skin, and they're in a pink bag kind of like this, or you can get the regular Neutrogena ones. They're in a blue and white bag like this, or you can just get the CVS ones. These were only like, I think, $5, and it came with it was a box, and it came with 2 packs in the box, and it has 30 towelettes within that. But yeah, so I use this and this in conjunction when removing makeup off my face. Now, just for regular cleansing, and I don't have it, but I still have to talk about it, I use the Neutrogena Morning Burst Cleanser. It comes in every different type of skin that you have. They have a deep cleansing one, they have one for acne, they have one for oily skin, they have one that has extra moisture in it for putting moisture back in your skin, which was what I use. And they have different colors, and they all come in these nice fruity flavors, or fruity scents is what I'm trying to say. And that's good for in the morning time when I'm just washing my face, just to help remove dead skin off of your face. They also have one that's an exfoliator that has extra little beads in it, and they're not too hard. I've used it as well, and that really helps. But make sure you put a moisturizer on your face after if you have dry skin like me. I don't really need to exfoliate that much. I do have dry skin, but my skin is not terribly dry on my face because I do have combination skin. So it's oily, like around my eyes sometimes, and nose, which is called the T-zone. And then that's about it. Then I get dry patch. I might get a dry patch like 1 to 2 times a year, like no joke. I don't get dry patches like that, but if I do, I always tend to get them in the same 2 spots, and it's like either on my cheek right here or on my chin under here. I always tend to get a patch or a couple patches every now and then, and that's just because I'm not moisturizing my skin. I'm not putting the moisture back into my skin. But yeah, so since we're talking about moisture, I don't use any crazy moisturizers on my face. I tend to use the same thing, and all it is the Vaseline Intensive Care Cocoa Radiant Cocoa Butter Lotion on my face. And I use this all over my body, but I use this on my face. I don't use no special moisturizer on my face or anything like that. I don't have to moisturize my face too much. My body is like the desert part of my body. I do have to moisturize my face, but not as much as my body. And the reason why this is really good is because it has cocoa butter in it. And cocoa butter is really good, especially for African American women or women of color. Anything with cocoa butter is good for you because we don't have perfect skin, in the sense that a lot of times our skin on different parts of our body is not the same. It's not a consistent tone all the way through. Like our face, I know it's not for me. I think the darker you get, the worse it probably is. But yeah, or the darker you are, the worse it is, because you know your neck is one different color, your arms may be darker in certain spots, you may have a couple dark spots on your legs. So cocoa butter is really good. Pure cocoa butter or just anything with cocoa butter in it. That's why I love this. I love this so much. It works on every part of my body. It just keeps my skin very moisturized, and it smells good, and it has cocoa butter in it. And I think that's another thing that attributes to me not having too much discoloration on my face, because I've always, to be honest, since I knew what lotion was, I always gravitated, can't talk today again, gravitated towards products with cocoa butter in it, because I've always known, my mother and my grandparents always told me, or my grandmother always told me, cocoa butter is wonderful for your skin, especially if you play and you're rough, which I didn't really do that much when I was younger, but just the fact that you have scarring and stuff like that. And then I have eczema as well, or I did. It doesn't flare up anymore, but I had it really bad a lot as a child. And so a lot of times when you break out in those rashes, they do scar you, or they leave dark spots behind. So I always use cocoa butter, sometimes in its purest form and sometimes with just products that have cocoa butter in it. So yeah, this is not really that expensive. I think this was like $7 or $8, but and you can get this at Family Dollar as well. I think it's like $5 at Family Dollar. But I love this. I've spoken of this before, and honestly, this is all I really need for my skin, even just for my face. On my face, I just take a couple dots and put it here and there, and I just rub it in. Before I put makeup on, I always put some type of moisturizer on my face, which is normally this. I just always try to do something. I never just put makeup on without putting some type of moisturizer on my face. And I try to definitely always try to remove the makeup off. I try not to sleep. Not that it doesn't happen. I try not to sleep with makeup on my face because that's just crazy. Now, being at the fact that I don't have oily skin, I don't have to worry about breaking out like that, because normally people with oily skin or acne prone skin, if they even sleep with a drop of makeup on their face, it causes a rash immediately. That's because the dirt and the oils have clogged their pores and it's set overnight, and it creates basically a rash or a pimple or a problem. Every now and then I may get a pimple, like a small little pimple, but all I do for that is just take a drop of alcohol and put it on there. If you ever notice, products with acne or products that are for people with acne always have alcohol in it. That's because alcohol dries things out, and when you have acne, you need something that's going to dry your skin out, because the oil is causing so much dirt and stuff like that. So that's why if I have a pimple every now and then, I just take a Q-tip and just a little bit of alcohol, put it on there, and literally it's gone probably within a day or so, because I don't have oily skin, and I don't have those problems. So go pick this up. Like I said, you could be able to find this at Walmart, Family Dollar. Not gonna repeat myself, I already said that. So the next product that I use a lot of times in the winter time in conjunction with this, I use this all year round, summer, spring, and winter. But in the winter time, I have to stack it with other products because my skin is just that darn dry. So the next thing is the Shea Body Butter from Tree Hut. Tree Hut has some awesome Shea Body Butters. They also have scrubs as well. So I encourage you all, if you have not tried the Tree Hut products, please go try their products out, because they're pretty affordable. They're like $6 for this. This is like $6. And how many ounces is this? This is like a 7-ounce container. And excuse me, it's this particular scent. They have different scents. This particular scent is my favorite. It's the Brazilian nut, and it's just cocoa butter, shea butter, different types of nuts, and the oils from the nuts. All of that is in here, and it smells amazing. And this is an organic product. Tree Hut products are organic, so there's no parabens or anything like that in it. So it's awesome. It's just awesome. And not only does it work, but it's really good because you're not putting all of the extra chemicals that sometimes come with products into your skin, which can also not help, but also further aging and things like that when you have certain things in products. So when you get an organic product, you don't have to worry about stuff like that. But yeah, this one, I just got this like a week ago, and yeah, I kill them. I go through these things like crazy, and it's not even a joke because it really works. And for the winter time, this is what I pair with this. I put this on first, and then I put this on. Sometimes I may put this on by itself, and if my skin is just extremely dry, and I just bathe my whole body from head to, not from head to toe. Sometimes I use it on my face, but very rarely. If I do, I use very little because it is thick. It's a thick consistency. I'll try to show you guys the consistency, but it's pretty thick. Like, it's a very creamy consistency, and it's very oily. So yeah, this is not for oily skin. Don't use this if you have oily skin. If your skin is dry, well, on your face. But if your body is dry, and if you just dry everywhere, use this. I definitely recommend you guys to go pick this up. I always talk about this product because this product works and I love it. And I tend to think that I have the driest skin in the world, and I know that's not true, but I have some pretty dry skin, and this stuff takes it away. It smells good, it makes your skin feeling so smooth, and using this with a scrub or an exfoliator for your skin, it's so awesome. So I would say go buy a scrub and go buy a body butter. But I use this. These are the two things I use on my body. Sometimes I may use olive oil. It all depends. Normally if I use olive oil, I just give myself an olive oil treatment, and that's all, because we know olive oil, you don't need anything else with olive oil. But and that's normally at night because it's oily, so I sleep overnight like that, and then when I wake up I don't have to put on lotion or anything because I've bathed in olive oil basically. So yeah, but these are the two products that I use. You can get them anywhere basically that they sell skincare products. So now we're going to go on to scrubs, and I probably should have talked about the scrubs before I talked about the moisturizer, because you need to scrub and exfoliate your body before you moisturize it so you can remove all the extra dryness off. But I love Bath & Body Works scrubs. Tree Hut has good scrubs too. The affordable, I would say go with Tree Hut scrubs, but you can pick up a body scrub at Bath & Body Works if you shop there. If you already there, why not just pick up one? And this is a sugar scrub. I love this stuff. This stuff I put all over my body in the shower. I probably do it like once or twice a week. I do this almost every day because my skin is dry, and of course this is definitely an everyday all day type product, but this is probably almost every day. This once or two times a week. I do this all over my body in the shower, wash it off. I put it on a couple areas of my body, and I just normally do each part of my body twice. So I do my arms, my upper body area, scrub, wash it off, do it again, scrub, wash it off, go to the next part. That's normally how I do it. And then of course I use these two after I remove all of that. You can use this on your lips too, but you have to use very little. I've used it on my lips, and God, it works at removing dead stuff off of your lips. So you can also use this on your lips. It's normally it's $16.50. Like, the scrubs are really expensive, but they work, and I love them. So yeah, this particular one is an amber blush. I don't know if I said that or not. And I love the amber blush scent, so I thought, why not get it in a scrub? And I've got to get some more because I've got some here. It probably stops here, and then I have some down here. Of course, I try to push as much as I can down to this part, but it's not a product I use every day. Like I said, probably twice a week, at the least twice a week. So yeah. So that is basically everything. If you guys have any questions, if you want a hygiene video as far as what I use, as far as shower gels and shaving products and deodorants and stuff like that, hygiene basically, just leave a comment and let me know, and I'll probably do that. I'm not going to do that because I don't know. That's something that I don't know if everybody wants to see. So I will only do that definitely if it's requested. But yeah, so this is basically everything I use for my face. I'm not saying you have to use this. This is just what works for me. I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. These are just products that I just buy, and I constantly buy because, like I said, that's what works for my skin. And like I said, I don't like drenching my skin in all these different products. I like to stick with what I know. And I don't like to send my skin through a whole, you know, not knowing what I'm doing, basically rebelling against what I'm using because it doesn't know what I'm doing basically. And that tends to happen sometimes with your skin. When you use all these different products or whatever, you basically send your skin into a shock, and you can start breaking out and experiencing all kinds of stuff with your skin. And I just suggest you not do that. Of course, if you have acne and you're trying to get rid of things and scarring and stuff like that, I definitely think you should talk to a doctor first before just going out purchasing all these products. and see what, you know, a dermatologist says or whatever before you even start purchasing stuff, because skin products can get pretty expensive, and I don't believe that there's a price that comes with skin products, but I think that if you're going to buy something and it's going to be expensive, you kind of want it to work. So you don't want to chance something and it not work and you spend all the money on it, then it's just sitting on your shelf and you're not using it, or it broke you out, or it gave you an allergic reaction. Definitely, if you have sensitive skin, you can't be doing stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going off on a rant now, but if you guys would like me to do another video on this, or when I start purchasing more products for anti-aging, if you like this, let me know, and I definitely don't mind talking about it. I love my beauty channel and I just love doing these videos. So thank you, beauties, for watching. As usual, I'm going to go now. Follow me on my links below. Of course, like the video if you like it, but all my social links, as usual, are below in the description box. And I love you, beauties, so much, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Have a good day.